diagnostics than any human being.
Yeah, I would slightly disagree with that. Like they have over promised and under delivered in that at that
Wow.
point of time. So it was a really a big thing that they promised, and it was too difficult to deliver what they promised. But now things have changed, right? It is
Yeah.
more focused on enterprise and more focused on the business.
Yeah.
AI is what they are more fine tuned and going behind it. It's not the consumer based and direct consumer. AI is not
Oh,
the
right.
space that they are
That's not the
competing.
focus. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the place that they are competing.
Yeah.
It's predominantly the governed or like which is more of enterprise scalable and governance and security. So that's the space that they are trying to actually navigate and establish themselves as a leader.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
I was playing around with Suno.ai yesterday, and I managed to compose a few songs, like
Oh.
for a group of our friends, and they were very impressed. So like, I
Wow.
composed it like on AI. So that was amazing. It was a good experience, like yesterday.
Yeah, even we also composed songs for our junior genius workshops, and that was really impressive. That how AI, it was last year, and now it has improved a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's within minutes it composes, and the whole song is ready. Just give a line of prompt, and it comes out.
Yeah. Thank you, Sangeeta ji, for joining. I really appreciate your time joining us. I know Sangeeta ji from last few years now through my Panorama India activities, and she's also into the similar workspace. She's running her own business from last so many years. You can see at the back how many certificates she has received. And I'm glad that you are here. Thank you. And if you want to introduce yourself or say something.
Yeah, first of all, I don't know anything about AI. Okay, I just like age old my clinic practice the way I do it, and yeah, I'm here to learn how to start. That's one part of it. Yeah, what I do is I'm a holistic medicine practitioner, and I love to combine body, mind, emotions, energy, and social environment together to treat people's conditions. And yeah, I enjoy doing that. Naturopath, osteopath, and many hats I wear. The whole focus is understanding the root cause and giving them those solutions that works. Even though it's a holistic, it's a very, very much result oriented. And I help people into the area of like chronic conditions like cancer, diabetes, obesity on one side. Second side is the chronic pain conditions, that includes shingles and arthritis and many as such. And then brain, mental, emotional health. So there are three different areas to get at. And people do ask me, how come it's such a vast? I said it starts from here, between the 2 years. So that's how I work. And I'm glad, I'm happy I can help people.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you.
I noticed our Ashraf Ali has also joined. So, Ashraf, you're putting your video on. Okay, he had joined. Ashraf is part of our IIT alumni community. He was past president, and he has been very actively involved in uh, creating this program. So,
Okay. Welcome, Ashraf ji, and thank you for joining and giving your time today. So yes, I think we can get started.
yeah, we can get started.
Yeah, we
Please.
have good numbers who have joined. So yeah, good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. Those who are new, I'll just give my small introduction quickly so that we have a lot of things to share today. So I'm Mani Bhandari. I'm the founder of AI Empower Consultants. We started this venture 2 years back. We started with Junior Genius AI workshops, and now recently we are developing AI chatbots, voice bots. We are working into AI agents now, and we have got good response from the market, and we have created few demos also. I am working with support of my family. Rohit Bhandari, he is my husband. He is working into IT from last 20 years, and uh, I really wanted to start some new venture, so I utilized his resources. And my sister back in US, she's also an IT professional and she's supporting me a lot. And I have a small team back in India as well. So yeah, networking and creating some good stuff and educating people about what is happening right now in AI world. So thank you so much for joining. Along with this, I'm also working with Panorama India as one of the board of members. I'm running their volunteer programs and senior programs. I'm also working part time with Billion Minds Group. That is another organization that helps students and newcomers to educate and help them land a good job here in Canada. So yeah, this is my small introduction, and I will invite Rohit to share a few, demos with us today. It will be very quick one, and then we will hand over to Mr. Ashok. I want to thank him a lot for connecting with me and sharing his very unique program of AI for Health. This program is very unique and very helpful. Once it is launched, I'm sure it will benefit many people. And we are starting this program next week. It is a 10-week program. He will share all the details soon in this meeting. So thank you, and over to you, Rohit.
Yeah, thank you, Mani. I appreciate. I'm not going to take away the shine from Mr. Ashokji because he made an awesome program, and I wanted to love to participate in that, but unfortunately I had to leave somewhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly showcase some of the demos that we have created for few of our clients. Again, by no means these are the only ones. There are multiple others, but just for the interest of time, there are few recent one that I wanted to showcase. So this is one of the clients. This is like the goodhuman.in. They have actually taken our VUXO chatbot and they have actually embedded in our website. Are you guys able to see my screen, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So the perfect thing is this whole thing has been done without any effort being played by us. So we had created remember the last time when we had a session, we showed you a self-service platform on VUXO.ai, which is the VUXO.ai empower.ca. And they actually trained the bot there on their own corporate material. So all these materials, so it is restricted to their corporate material, and any user can come in and as many instances can open up and they can chat with some pre-generated questions with the chatbot. And this is actually free to them. We are not even charging for the first part that is being created. So if you guys are looking for, like, if you are a life coach or for any of your personal needs, if you're looking for setting up a bot, do reach out. If you are not like familiar with the drag and drop interface and want somebody to help you throughout, so maybe reach out to Mani and we can surely help you out there as well. So apart from this, we are not only just creating chatbots, we are also creating agents. Another requirement that we got was, this is coming from Canada Dream School. And they were looking for, let me just come there 1 second. Yeah, sorry, 1 second. So they were actually looking for, a teaching assistant, because nowadays a lot of, given the macroeconomic situation we are in, getting people's work permit renewed, getting even a PR, it's becoming more and more difficult. So Canada Dream School is actually helping immigrants, something similar to BMG and other, non-for-profits. So they wanted to pursue career, like they wanted to help people pursue career in PSW, which is personal support workers. And of course, there are multiple colleges offering curriculums and, things like that. But one of the key challenges everybody faced was the fact that a lot of these newcomers, they were actually working day in and day out. Maybe they're working in Walmart or other areas and they don't have time to pursue the course. So whenever they come back home, maybe at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, that is the time they go and study for PSW manual and all that. So Canada Dreams came up to us and asked for us to create a teaching assistant. And that teaching assistant will not just be a chatbot, but rather be a voice bot. That will be more like a human teacher teaching them. And they had about 2,500 page huge manual that we took from them, and we trained it on one of the LLMs model, and then we created an agent out of it, which is a chatbot agent, and it can help them answer any of the questions or even read the chapters in a human-like language. And this was created in multiple languages. This was actually created in English, it was created in Spanish, it was even created in Portuguese for them. So what I'm going to showcase is just a demo for one of the English one. It is just a 2-minute long, and after that I'll hand over to Ashok ji. So give me just a second. I'm going to share again. And I'm going to just, sorry, one second. Are you guys able to see my screen still?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So I need to stop share. I just need to share one tab. One second. Yeah, there is something peculiar with the Google Meet. I need to, whenever share audio, I need to just share a particular tab. So now you should be able to see the tab. I'm gonna play the video, and this is for this is a PSW trainer, and it is only going to speak from whatever manual it has read.
This is the PSW Personal Support Worker Training Assistant. Please tell me what topic you'd like to cover or ask a question.
Hey, hi. I just wanted to understand the difference between delirium and dementia.
Certainly. Delirium and dementia are both conditions that affect cognitive function, but they have distinct characteristics. Delirium is typically a sudden and severe confusion that occurs due to an acute illness, medication, or other changes in health. It is usually temporary and reversible if the underlying cause is treated. Dementia, on the other hand, is a more gradual decline in memory and thinking skills, usually due to conditions like Alzheimer's disease. It is generally progressive and not reversible. Would you like more detailed information on either condition?
No, but okay, I have a client, Mary, with dementia and is refusing their bath today. What general approaches can I try?
When a client with dementia refuses a bath, it's important to approach the situation with empathy and patience. Try to understand the reason behind the refusal. They might be feeling cold, afraid, or embarrassed. Offer gentle encouragement and try to make the environment as comfortable as possible, such as warming up the room or ensuring privacy. You can also try distracting them with a calming conversation or playing their favorite music. If they continue to refuse, consider trying again later when they might be more receptive. Is there anything else you would like to know about handling this situation?
Yeah, I mean, another thing, like if I'm making a medication error while assisting a client, what is the very first thing I should do?
If you make a medication error while assisting a client, the very first thing you should do is report it to your supervisor immediately. This step is crucial, even if the error.
So I'm going to stop here. I don't know. I mean, it's about 3 minutes long, but I think you guys get an idea, right? So what we did was, this is a recording, but this is an interaction that I had with the bot, and it is open to the clients now. In case you people want to subscribe to it or want to see it live in action, reach out to Money, and even you can talk to this bot and see how human-like interface it has. But anyway, I'll stop there, and I know everybody's excited about getting to Ashokji, and I don't want to be in between. So, Money, is that okay? Like we stop here? Anything else you wanted me to show?
Yes, definitely. Yes. We just wanted to share this new, project we have just created, and we are learning and, growing a lot of, we are creating a lot of these kind of projects. Reach out to us if you have any, requirements, or we can work personally, one-on-one, educating and, reading all the requirements and then getting back to you. So thank you so much for sharing, Rohit. And then I would like to invite Mr. Ashok Ranade. He will introduce himself. I can't introduce him. He is one of the gem. I'm blessed. I found him and I got connected with him, and we are getting started with this great program. So yeah, over to you, Mr. Ashok.
Okay, great. That was a wonderful demo. I mean, it is really, I'm sure it will encourage everybody. And that is related to healthcare, actually. I mean,
Yes.
whatever you said, that is about. Yeah, great. So I will share my screen and walk through the presentation.
And
Okay.
in between, if you have any questions, feel free to text in the chat, and we can take questions at the end.
Okay. I hope you're able to see see my screen. Is it okay?
Yes.
Maniji, can I continue?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. This is good, and you can continue.
Okay, great. So I'm really very happy that we have so many of you taking out your evening today. Such a beautiful day. Weather is excellent, and still you're taken out time to actually sit and listen to this presentation. So this is all about AI, using AI for healthcare. Uh, I'm personally quite convinced that this will really help you to aim for healthier and longer life. So I appreciate the opportunity made available to me by Mrs. Mani and AI Empower. So let's get started. So the first thing what happened was today, just about an hour or 2 hours ago, uh, I showed the presentation slide deck to Mani, and she said, "Oh, you must add one more slide about yourself, about introduction." And in 1 hour's time, I didn't know what exactly to do. So, like every time, I just went to uh, chatbot and asked him to create an introduction for me. So I mean, chat chat GPT has been constantly observing what I'm doing for last at least one full year. It has seen every day what I do in the morning, what I do in the evening, what I do at night, whatever I am doing. And because most of my interactions are with ChatGPT or Microsoft Copilot or Gemini, uh, one of these places, I'm constantly working with them. So it knows exactly whatever I'm doing, which websites I've opened, what kind of things I've inquired, what slide decks I've prepared, everything it knows. And it created such a beautiful summary of my profile, the way ChatGPT would like to present me. And, when you're trying to present, you will really try to make it very attractive in terms of the language, in terms of what can be identified. So, I won't read through this, which has been created, uh, but I just wanted to show you that how at each and every task, actually, AI is able to put in something like it. So it has very nicely described that actually I've been working day and night. I've been working with wearables, AI, medical data, uh, the AI engine that I'm trying to create for healthcare. I'm calling it LMP AI engine. LMP was originally for lifestyle modification prescription. That was the initial title that I had kept on. Now, actually, I'm thinking of changing it to PHM, that is Personal Health Management AI engine. So it has even mentioned that. It has mentioned that I've been working with this senior care, personal health, digital transformation, but whatever I'm working with, it very nicely put together as a. So leaving this aside, just to give in very brief, my introduction. Uh, More than 50 years ago, I graduated from IIT Bombay as and thereafter, for all the remaining 52 years, I've been working in IT industry in some form or other. Started as a programmer and system analyst, finally having my small company doing this AI, not AI, the IT related things. And until today, I've been constantly exploring all the different kinds of technologies which are evolving in AI specific. So, coming to our today's agenda, uh, basically, I have divided into three parts. First, we'll very briefly see why AI in health management, what is the role, why it is required. Then we'll look at various practical technologies which we can actually incorporate for our own AI engine. And this is because there is such huge investment has happened in this field, in healthcare technology area, as well as in the artificial intelligence uh, and its various different technology underlying that it has uh, millions of different solutions, I would say, have been created in this whole process. And because of that, now there is a problem of abundance. There are so many things available, and when we want to use something for our own use, you will find that there are hundreds of different options available to you, and then it becomes really difficult what to choose. So that is where uh, we really need to work with a few other users and exchange ideas, find out what exactly, or how you have done it, how I have done it, and try and learn what best is possible for us. So this whole process of users working together and trying to explore this new technology is very essential at this point of time. And that is the reason actually we thought that we should put together something in which users can work together and can create a complete AI solution for managing their own health. And this is what we're going to look at in these three different parts. Okay, so uh, let me start first with a disclaimer that this information is purely for the purpose of education and sharing the experiences of users. This workshop does not provide any medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment, although we're going to talk a lot about medical medications and medical advice and diagnosis and everything else, but nothing of that. Please do not use that to take any actual decisions about your health. Any decisions that you want to take about your health, please consult a qualified healthcare professional. Uh, Also, I want to make it clear that I'm not a medical professional. And even as far as AI is concerned, although I have used extensively AI and have worked with many other IT technologies, the actual AI developers who create and use these algorithms, I have never done anything of that type. What these PhDs in AI have been working upon, I have never been in that position. I'm just a patient, just like you, who's using AI extensively for my own health management. And that is what I'm going to share with you today. Okay, so I've made sure that I'm legally safe in talking about this. So going next, let's understand AI's role in health management, or why AI is required in it. Basically, like what has happened with internet and uh, all these new uh, technologies that have come in, we are now having online systems which are which you can use anywhere, anytime, unlimited amount of usage you can do, and all this becomes almost for free. Maybe a small subscription may be necessary, but otherwise it is practically free. And the second aspect is that it enables individualized system for personalized diagnosis and treatment and uh, follow-up and monitoring and everything else. So these things are feasible because AI has created this abundance of health support. Now, our existing healthcare systems are all based on sickness. Our existing healthcare systems, they try to come and help if you have fallen sick. And then they do a lot of things. Then they spend a lot of money, and they do an excellent job of trying to help you come out of your sickness. But the whole thing is not really designed, our whole healthcare system is not really designed to make sure that you won't really fall ill. So if we have to really take care of our health, that part we have to manage it ourselves. Whether you should take exercises, whether you should take what kind of food you should eat, and how to keep your mental health in a good condition, all this actually becomes your own responsibility. No, the Canadian healthcare system is not going to come and help you over there. So this is first part. This is a very this online system becomes available anywhere, anytime, etc. And it can go beyond simply the disease management. The second thing that has happened is that all aspects of our life have become computerized. And the first thing that happens after computerization is huge amount of data gets created. That data then subsequently can be stored and used forever. So same thing has happened as far as health is concerned. Nowadays, you go to for any kind of your healthcare requirements, whether it's an hospital or your family physician or your lab or the x-rays or whatever, any place that you are doing something about your health, the data is getting captured. And that data is now available to you for making use of, for further analysis. Now that data is growing so much that it is estimated that a single individual could generate anywhere from 1 terabyte to 5 terabyte of health-related data annually. And now if you are 75-year-old, you keep multiplying it by the number of years that this data is getting generated. It is humongous amount of data, and all that data manually is not even possible to look at. Forget about trying to make some meaning out of it. And this is where AI becomes extremely competent. AI can analyze large amount of data. In fact, more the data is available, better the AI results should be. So this is one big advantage of using an AI system for your healthcare, because now for your personal healthcare itself, the data available is enormous. The other aspect is that our existing healthcare system is overburdened. You typically find that getting an appointment for a physician is probably your family physician. You may probably able to get an appointment within a few days, but or you could even probably go to the walk-in clinic, and sometime you can, if you find time, but at least for that you must find time, go to some place where the clinic is there, and then wait, and then you would be able to see. But the specialists, you can easily assume that you will probably be waiting for several weeks. So for getting a simple operation done, I had asked ChatGPT to get me the estimates of how long it will take for getting this type of operation in Canada, in Ontario, in British Columbia, and in all the other countries. You see, apart from, in Canada, Ontario, for a simple operating procedure, it probably takes 17 weeks. For British Columbia, it can take as much as 37 weeks. It doesn't cost you anything because the government is covering that. But you have to wait for 17 weeks or 37 weeks. And then compared to that, almost all other countries, USA, Mexico, India, Thailand, Turkey, there you probably have to wait maximum 3-4 weeks, not more than that. But normally, a simple operating procedure can typically be done within a week or two. So all this has happened because there is always a big shortage of healthcare resources that are available. I have a very strong feeling that by combining the AI with the existing healthcare resources, we all of us will definitely benefit a lot. So with this introduction, just to say why AI is required for healthcare, now let's see which are the various different practical technologies available for health management. The first thing I would like to mention to you is the data that is already getting captured by our healthcare system. And since last few years, the government healthcare system has proactively done a lot of work to make all the data that they have. They collect data when we go to hospitals, in the hospitalization, admissions, all the other investigations that they do. Then the data is getting captured whenever there are any lab tests are done, your blood test, urine test, everything else. They are capturing your data when the medicines are being given, because all your prescription medicines are only on the OHIP insurance basis. So at all these places, your data is recorded of what medicines you're taking, how often, and what are the dosage. Everything is recorded. It's available in the system. And all this data, you can get downloaded for your own purposes using this application called MyChart. And most of the Canadian hospitals are using some version of this MyChart. So you can log into MyChart and download all your data, and all your data is about your diseases, because that's the only thing that the healthcare system is trying to record and maintain. So based on all this, once you have all this data, you can save it for your own repository. Just download it. And this is exactly what we will do, if when we are working together for creating your own AI agent, that time we will go through this process of actually downloading your own health disease data from this MyChart, or apart from MyChart, there is Pocket Health. TELUS has another system, and there would be, I'm sure there will be few more other such applications that the hospitals are using from there. How to download it and keep a copy for yourself for your AI purposes. So this is something what we'll do the first thing. Once we have this data, then you can use this artificial intelligence tools like ChatGPT, or there are other versions of, like Microsoft has a Copilot, Google has Gemini, and there are several other such Gen AI tools available. You can start providing this data to these Gen AI tools and get answers related to all your health issues. Now, once this data is available in this, then you can question anytime, and typically, I always have any health related issues. Typically late at night, at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, I will start getting some headache or stomach ache or something like that. And then I don't know what to do. Should I be really going to an emergency, a hospital emergency, or because my family physician will not be available at that point of time. What should I exactly be doing? So here, this then AI tools become very useful because all the data that anyway the doctor is going to use is already available for the ChatGPT to get, and ChatGPT does a very good job of at least giving you some advice. And uh, obviously, we cannot really implement, but it becomes very useful, at least for give us some peace of mind, because uh, like I had a I had this hernia operation about 3 months back, and after coming home, I suddenly started getting some kind of a pain in the on the on the leg side, and then uh, I didn't know what to do. I mean, I just had the operation in the morning, and until 10 o'clock, I did not have any problem. Then I had this problem. Uh, I just went to ChatGPT. Uh, ChatGPT already had my complete health-related data available over there. Uh, I asked what is the issue. It gave me very rightly. It said that yes, it will take. Uh, you have this pain. That's right. You wait for another 14 hours, and then in the meantime, do this, and don't worry about it. It gave me immediately complete peace of mind. Otherwise, I would have had to go to the hospital, run to the hospital, uh, and then again in the hospital, the doctor would have told me exactly the same thing. So this is the kind of help you can start getting once you have your data transferred to AI. Now, this is the first step where we are transferring all our existing diseases-related data to AI. Next, you can start adding more data, which otherwise would not be available for even doctors to look at. And that additional data, actually, you can start creating using wearable devices, like right from shoes on the feet to the glasses or headphones on your head. In every part of your body, you can nowadays have some kind of devices available which are capturing your health-related data. Now, this data is typically about your fitness, not really any disease-related data. This will be typically about your fitness. So, the most common device that most of you may be already using, and that is the wristwatch. The watch can continuously monitor how many steps you have walked, how much of sleep you had at night, what was your heart rate, and so many other things. So this becomes, and then once this data is getting captured, this data can further get downloaded from watch to your mobile app, from mobile app uh, to the further Health Connect app, which will further make it available for adding it to your health repository. So this is the wearables is the next thing that can do. Then there are other apps which capture other uh, lifestyle related data, and that is, I mean, many of you must be already using this app called Google Fit. Now, Google Fits very, very nicely. It records all your exercise-related information, and you can keep storing there your blood pressure and blood sugar, these measurements over there, and a variety of other things which are related with fitness. Now, this Google Fit, there are many other options available for you. Then there are apps available where from your pharmacy. You see, this PC Health is available for people who are going to the Shoppers Drug Mart. Be Well is available for people who are using Rexall. And I'm sure that whatever pharmacy you are using, they would have their own app which maintains complete information about which medicines you're taking, including the including the supplements, etc. If you have been buying from them, even that can be available there as a record. So that data can additionally be available. You can, the data related with your diet, what you're eating, which is very important. What you're eating, that can be captured by these apps like Reshape or MyFitnessPal. Now these Reshape can capture right from morning till evening what you're eating, and they have made it so easy that you can simply take a picture of what you're eating at breakfast, or just put the lunch plate with all the things in it, uh, and then just take a picture, and that picture will help AI to completely analyze what all you're eating, and it will tell you that okay, this lunch plate has so many so many of calories, so many proteins, so much of fiber, and all the different vitamins. Everything it calculates and tells you that what it is. And then if you are using it for the whole day, by the evening time, it will start telling you that okay, hey, your target is you should have minimum 1500 calories during the day. You have as yet had only 1200 calories. You need to add at least another 300 calories. But apart from the calories, on the protein side, you're really falling short. You should be having 61 grams of protein during the day, and what you have had is only 20 grams. So now here is a suggestion for you. Go and take a whey protein milkshake. Add some more of nuts into it, and things of that type. And then it will say that try and take this. So that will take care of your calories as well as your shortage that you're having on proteins. And so it really keeps giving you such wonderful advice all through that it becomes very useful for us for taking decisions about what to eat, and it keeps you on track. So the next thing is you can collect lots of data about the chronic diseases like diabetes, hypertension, arthritis, and for that there are multiple apps available. Now, I'm sure you must have been already using these devices for collecting blood pressure and blood sugar, but these can be further uploaded automatically by the mobile apps and then further integrated into our main health repository. Now, apart from all these technologies, now there are many other technologies becoming available for your healthy living, and those are various kinds of virtual health assistants. You have this government sponsored health 811 chat, and there are multiple other sources available and the services available which you can use for any kind of health. One interesting thing that I found was that there is a WhatsApp service available called AI Doctor. What you do is that they've given their phone number, add that phone number as one of your contacts, and then just like chatting with using WhatsApp, you can start chatting with AI Doctor, and it does a fairly good job of whatever your health related questions are. And you have already seen an example of how this can be integrated into any of your other things, like this VUXO, what AI Empower demo just now was given by Rohitji, and that is something what you can now will be available in many places. This kind of a doctor chat. The other technologies are related with fall detection, home safety. mobility and the robots and everything else. Now, I'm not going in details about that, but these are just the technologies which I will not be surprised that in another 5 years' time, we'll have all these things also getting integrated into what the rest of the health data that you have, and could become a more complete thing. So, coming with this, now we are at the end of our. I've already covered the different kinds of data sources we have, what kind of data we need to collect and provide it to the AI, and how AI can generate responses to that. Actually, there are hundreds of different use cases where once such data is available, where AI can be of use. I'm not going to go through all those different hundreds of use cases where it can be used, but I would like to present to you here what is the vision, AI's vision for future. So for the future, what will happen is that all the types of data that is getting collected by patient, that patient data, it is getting collected by so many different applications. At least I think every patient will start using at least a dozen different apps to collect this data. All this data will get extracted and will be made available to AI. And then the AI will, this AI will then generate different kinds of outputs out of that. It will create some analytics. It will create a daily report of what is the status of your health. It will create alerts if there is anything sudden, if there are some sudden changes there. It will maintain a health calendar, and then it can list out all the different tasks that you need to perform related to your health. And of course, there will be a chatbot, which will be so such type of. So this whole thing now, as I have described so far, I was mentioning to you that all this we will be doing manually. Now, the next step will be the AI agent will automate this whole process. So you won't have to do anything. Just wear the wristwatch and all the data that is getting collected. The AI agent will automatically transfer it into your repository, the data repository that you have created for your personal. You don't have to do anything. That is what the AI agent will achieve. And then the AI agent, without you doing anything, at the end of the day will create a report which says that today's status is that you are a patient of you are a diabetic patient, and your blood sugar had today gone up in the morning when you on fasting. When you had your blood sugar, it was more than 8, which is more than the limit permitted. So you need to, and then you did not take your metformin tablets during the day. So this is going to be a problem. It will create a report of this. This report will automatically get sent to your health coach or a doctor, the doctor with whom you are doing the consultation. And the doctor will have his own AI agent, which will receive this report and immediately will look at it, see whether it has become critical, something needs to be done. Immediately, it will try to send you an advice saying that, hey, you need to take care. Go immediately to the lab and get such and such test done. It will automatically send the prescription to the lab also saying that, hey, this patient is expected for the testing itself. This whole thing, the whole automated thing is called agentic health agents. So no, agentic healthcare will be this, where you have. Now, this is the future. I'm not saying that we are very close to this, but this is definitely, we can think about it in a period of about 5 years. But what you can start right now is the first part, where you can try and get to a level of creating the personal health management AI agent for the patient, that is for your own self. So this is the AI's vision, and then I will also go to the next step of what is the ultimate goal that all these technical people are thinking about. Uh, and here is I'm trying to present here the information about this gentleman called Brian Johnson, a person who has made his billions in his technology companies that he started in California. Uh, this guy is working on creating something for reverse aging. That is, he's trying to experiment so many things to make sure that actually you can keep becoming younger as the time passes. Very interesting one. I mean, this is, of course, uh, I'm not saying that this is something which we should be really uh, aiming for. It's, but just for fun, I'm sure that you would love to see this Netflix documentary, Don't Die. That documentary is created based on all his experiment of reverse aging. So with this, I will conclude of what type of technologies you could incorporate and build your own AI agent. And now for this, we are creating a 10-week program for building your own AI agent within a matter of 10 weeks, step by step. We'll go and do this. I've already stated the steps that we're doing. Uh, Here is a small brochure, small link of how you could register for this program. Uh, Briefly, this program is expected to start on 9th June. Weekly, there will be one online session, and bi-weekly, there will be one in-person session to practically meet with you in person and see whether you require some handholding or anything like that, and work through that. But basically, we will try and work with you all through the week uh, remotely, uh, and then during this whole 10 weeks, uh, your capstone project for this entire program is to build your own AI agent for your own health. Uh, for this, what you'll require is you will have to have your own laptop, your a smartphone, a watch, and then there will be a few apps that you'll need to buy subscription for. So it's not a big amount that you need to spend. Laptop, smartphone, you must be already having. Watch, you may have to budget some amount in case you're not already using a health watch. Uh, but a minimum of about $100 it might cost you for the watch. And then the app subscriptions. Of course, you will get some trial period free for this app. So, but otherwise, these apps will probably cost you, uh, depending upon how much you're going to make use of it, how much you want to really implement. It may cost you as much as $100 uh, a month. That level of expense may start. But for the 10-week program, please budget for about, say, $100 for that purpose. So then we are doing this for the first time, and if you are one of the participants in this first session, where actually we are ourselves not 100% ready, I must say, and in fact, we would also be learning from you. We'll be all working together, and that for that purpose, there is no cost to you in case you're in this first batch. If you're ready, you can register yourself. The link is given over here. The phone number is given 647-482-3509. And if you want, there is a QR code also. Directly, you can use your phone and access this registration page. So with this, I will take up questions. let's see what you have. And if you want to know further details about how each week by week what we are going to do, I have the rest of the program available, and I'll be happy to share with you that complete program after this session. So let me share this with you for the further discussions. Yes,
Yes,
Maniji,
yes,
you want to
definitely. This was
take
very informative, and we are excited to launch this program, and we need more people to join us. And if anyone is interested, you can reach out to me directly. We can, explain you more in detail how we are going to work. Albanji, you are already, joining us from last 2 weeks. If you are interested, let us know. We can add you in our team. Even we are building our team. We can work together also. So yeah,
Yes, sir. It'll be interesting.
Yeah, actually, that is a very good point. Actually, we are looking for people who are actually not just participants in building their own agent, but we are really looking for also those who are working with us to build their own agent and then be part of us to help us with as our one of our, you can say,
partners,
uh, whatever,
faculty.
faculty or a tutor or whatever you call yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you, Robindeep, for joining. And Ashokji, I was talking to you about Robin. She is very,
Oh, yeah.
enthusiastic, very outgoing, and I know her from last 2 years now. Very, very inspiring person I have met. So she is
Excellent.
interested. And do you have any questions, Robin?
So, first of all, very good evening to everyone who participated today. And thank you very much, Mani, for introducing me this program. Health is always very close to me since I did my studies in the same. And today I felt like that this is something great going on, and I would love to participate. Now, Ashokji, thank you very much for such an amazing program. I have a very little question first, then I'll ask the other
Yes.
question. I just opened the form and it says that your age group should be 45 to 55, 55 to 65, and unfortunately,
Oh,
I'm
that's
too young.
you are most welcome.
So I was thinking that which group I should, take myself into. Should I take over 75?
Okay, good point. Because
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would
So
love to have you in our group.
yeah, I would love to.
Make it.
Actually, uh, this is a great initiative, Ashokji. You know what? This is not only for the old age people, but for the young generation as well, because
Absolutely.
I believe we are falling off a lot when it comes to health, and it's important that we take these strategic steps towards our health. And
Absolutely.
I believe that whenever you have a thought in your mind, God gives you the chances to learn more about it. And for like last 2 months, I've been taking care of my health very religiously, like eating foods and taking help from the chat GPT. And I was literally thinking that what can I do more wherein I can use my own knowledge. I did my studies in the AI and then bioinformatics as well. So I do
Uh-huh.
have some knowledge about genomics and metabolomics and things like that. So I was thinking that how can I utilize this information? And then I got this information from Money that this webinar is coming in, and I'm very, very excited. I'm actually very grateful that I'm going to be the part of this. So please count me in. And
Wonderful.
my motto of this would be that I will not only do this for myself, but also will spread the word to the entire generations and my network. That's what the whole aim is. Thank you very much once again.
Wonderful. So happy to listen to this.
yes, thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
Thank you for joining, Robin. And you are in our team now. I will get connected with you and how we can go forward. And Albanji, thank you. You are also in our team. I will stay connected with you and update you. So, any feedback from anybody else? Any thought sharing of thoughts?
Thank you so much, Ashokji. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Somehow, I come from a different school of thought, wherein we're so much depending upon outside to know what's going inside. How about you? Are you actually tapping your inside pharmacy to know who you are, where you are?
Mhm.
So that's my work is all about, is this like igniting your inner pharmacy within. So yeah.
You can also,
Sangeeta ji, I really need to understand your exact uh, whole thing. I tell you, you'll find something very useful. We have found that this technology is getting used so well for things like yoga. You see, there are many things that are happening there, which otherwise people would have never thought. What is the connection between between a cell phone and yoga? But yes, there are very well developed apps. It helps you for monitoring, creating your routines, and then monitoring them and giving you feedback on that, and then uh, suggesting you the alternatives, etc. So many things which otherwise are not possible unless the person is going and seeing face to face their uh, health advisor. So
Yeah. So let's see like how it really takes, because
Yeah.
आपण बघूया आपण like
Sure,
we
sure.
will chat about this. Yeah.
Certainly. Certainly.
And it is such a pleasure meeting with you, sir.
Same here.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mani, for organizing
thank you.
this.
No, thank you for connecting, and we can.
Yeah.
And it was pleasure to see
Yeah.
you here.
And thank you. I will stay connected with you. If any questions, we can talk another time.
Thank you
And
so
thank you,
much.
Edgy, for joining, for your time. And yeah, I'm glad to see you here also, and then to stay connected. So yeah, we are almost on time. We wanted to complete it in on time, but yes, we are here for another 5 minutes. If you have any questions or something like that, we can discuss, and we'll be having another meeting next week again at the same time to take more questions and reach out to more people. Ravandeep, if you have more people who are interested in, then we can invite them for the next session, and then we will be starting our first session of the program week after on June 7th, the next Monday.
Mhm.
So let's see.
I have a question, actually, Ashokji.
Yes.
So we usually talk about AI ethics as well, right? Since
Yeah.
our data, our personal data has been recorded in all of these things, right? So how are we
Absolutely.
going to protect that information, and what
Yes.
should be
So
if
we are not taking anybody's data.
Mhm.
You are taking your own data and feeding it to your own AI, and nobody else is involved in it.
Mhm.
We'll only show you how it can be done, and then you are supposed to do it yourself.
Mhm.
Nobody
But
else. Okay. The second thing is, this has been debated a lot, and the government has already made it very clear. Otherwise, no. Previously, we were not getting our own data. Our
Mhm.
doctor will not give us our own data.
Mhm.
Then subsequently they started saying that okay, we'll give you data, but it will cost you $5 per page. Now imagine getting this papers
own data.
at $5 each, and then you feed it into the computer and all that. It was not practical. But that is why now you see that my chart, it completely gives you freedom to download your own data. So data is not getting. Now there is another question that okay, the AI that you're using, that is on some cloud. So at that point of time, the data is going to the cloud. So now that part also can be taken care, provided, I mean, if somebody is really so much serious about their privacy, about their own data, then you can actually create a model on your own laptop. Okay, and I'm sorry, there is a not
Yeah,
sure why there is a
echo.
echo.
Yeah,
Okay,
you can.
well, anyway, so you see, you must have heard about this Chinese large language model, which is open source. You can install it on your locally on your own laptop, and then use it further for your yeah. So
We always
yeah,
we
that
always
is an
educate
issue.
everyone not to share your personal information on AI. No phone numbers, no
Yeah.
personal data, no information about your credit cards. All no information should be given to AI, ChatGPT, or your personal information should not be out. And yes, there are a lot of organizations who are working on ethics. Even I am very concerned about this. I'm reaching out to other organizations how we can be, because I also want to take that certification and for my company that yes, we are taking care of all the ethics and regulations which have been in place right now. But unfortunately, there is no such organization yet. I was talking to few gentlemen today in my meeting at Hamilton Business Center. I was there. So there is nothing yet in place, and then I'm reaching out and I will update you on that for sure. So
Yeah.
yes,
We'll
we
find
have to
out.
find out together. Yes. So yeah, yeah,
Hi,
we have
Ashraf.
hands raised from us.
Yeah,
Hello,
Ashraf.
hi,
Nice to
Ashok.
see you here. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was listening. I just don't have my video on. And I just wanted to first thank Mani for organizing this and for your talk. I finally, to be honest, understand all the stuff you were trying to drill into me in those coffee chats at the coffee the last couple of times. Okay, but I have a much better understanding now. I have been using, of course, as I said to you, my chart and other stuff for my own data.
Yes.
Luckily, I have an in-home expert here who could explain, who could interpret that for me.
Yes.
But I'd be very much interested as soon as I have time. I think to join your this course, but I don't think I'll be able to join the first one because of travel and so on that I'm
Yes.
involved in. But anyways, thank you very much, and I have a much better understanding of what you're trying to explain to us.
Yeah. Great.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Ashraf.
Thank you
Thanks
for
for
joining,
joining.
and
Yeah. And we missed you, by the way. We missed you on Saturday
Yeah, I know.
at the seniors team. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
We had Nanda ji here, Nanda Kumar. Can you just share your thoughts?
Hi,
Yes,
am I
yes, you
visible?
are visible and audible.
First of all, thank you so much for this. I was invited by Raj Lakshmi ma'am to attend this. I'm actually an AI student myself. I studied artificial intelligence in Fanshawe College, and I was just looking into healthcare and how it can be useful for healthcare. I was thinking of all the ways I could use AI, and merge my data and thankfully, like I was able to join this meeting and understand that somebody is trying to do this exact thing, and I'm really grateful to join here and get a good understanding of how we can do it. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Nanda, good, good to connect with you. I received your resume from Raji today. Okay, okay,
Yeah,
glad you joined. Yes,
Wonderful.
Ashokji, I was,
That will
yeah,
be great, actually. Nanda, if you can really create, participate, because there is so much area to be explored. There are so many different pieces to be. So if you can take up some of that for development or
right.
be
No,
part of
I would
it.
love to join the development team, even just
Yes.
to get
Yes.
started somewhere. And a majority of it is that I've been working on generative AI applications, small
Okay.
applications, but starting to build. And would love to join and learn and get to build such an amazing system together. And just like how Ravandi was concerned about data, I was concerned about the same. And I was thinking, if we are able to somehow get the process of local LLMs infrastructure being able to set up easily, because that's not available right now. But if we can get that process done, then all of data concerns would be easily clearable. Like I would love to talk more about this. I don't want to drag things along, but I would love to join with all of you and get to talk more and do stuff.
And what you're saying, this is already being made. It is already a laptop of that type is already available. They have a special technology developed for this, and that system is already available. If you're interested in really working on it, I can introduce you to the right people to work on that. Yeah.
Okay, good to know, Nanda, and thanks for joining. And I'll get back to you on this, and we'll connect back soon. So
thank you.
Hey, Ed, you had something to say? Ed, he had waved.
Yes, he was here, and we are glad to have him. He has always been a supporter.
Yeah, of course.
You're muted, Ajji. You're muted. Unmute yourself.
You're muted.
I wanted to leave quietly. I didn't want to have बाबुल की दुआएं लेके जाओ ऐसे वैसे बुलाना नहीं चाह रहा था मैं आपको, तो मैं चुपचाप से जा रहा हूँ. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. We had a good, learning session today. I'm looking forward to next week's session, and I'll send emails and messages. Keep you posted. And thank you so much for joining us, and have a rest of your good evening. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye. Thank you once again. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Okay.